In this video, I'm going to be philosophizing on characteristics, internal and external characteristics, allowance, easier access to knowledge. We can describe preliminary characteristics concerning intrinsic processes and or intrinsic properties, which are more difficult to describe, and to access easier knowledge concerning well-defined analytic terms logically connected to the appropriate codified highest organization of classified codifications, sets of meaningful information concerning higher order cognition are organized into various kinds or type to typologies as it pertains and concerns distinctions between the correct perception, correct action, and or correct behavior. One can easier access knowledge concerning the correct procedures and processes to establish distinctions between various internal and external characteristics into the well-defined analytic terms as it concerns specific well-defined analytic meanings within the analytic terms, used to easier access knowledge of the descriptions in higher quality, detailed, meaningful information, well-defined to the appropriate theory of knowledge derived from the combination of facts connected often through creative thinking, which allowance for one to describe meaningfully effectively the intrinsic processes and properties which are more objective, functional, and meaningful concerning existing properties connected logically. The soundness and groundedness allowances for practical communication as to the internal and external characteristics, which are less vague than vagueness and more vague than the intrinsic processes and properties, as to mean that intrinsic processes and intrinsic properties are well defined and the most easiest to access the objective truths within them that are more likely to be internally valid, psychologically true, and meaningful, in contrast to the internal and external characteristics, which are more subjective, yet are more easier to access knowledge to be able to meaning interpretation effectively the meaningfulness of X in relation to B and D and X cause à effet dynamico association, connecting specific subjectivo-objectivo relacionáveis, to which one is able to make sense of the specific subjectivo-objectivo relationships that one can meaning interpretation the internal and external characteristics meaningfully, effectively, and efficiently, improving the meaningfulness of the effectivenesses and or efficiencies within one's meaning interpretations. That's all I want to say for this video. Hope you have an awesome one. Keep developing this.